next story is one I shared recently with my daughter. I just want you to listen to it and see what you think. You think this is based on our definition of living lucky? You think this is a story that would lead to that conclusion?
You know, as I sit here in the Andretti Sports Park, kart racing park in Orlando, I was thinking of another story that kind of dovetails really into what I talked about in the second video, and that being luck, being good fortune, blessings, things like that. So, about a month ago or so, I decided just for whatever, for shoots and giggles, because I get up early in the morning a lot of times, I decided to go ahead and sign up for Uber Eats delivery. Like, what the heck, you know, I'll make a few bucks here and there early in the morning. And, so I did it. I did it for exactly 2 days. First day was fine. You know, I got on at like 7:30 in the morning, and a couple of things came up. I delivered one, I delivered another. And then the second day, I was up real early in the morning. I was up about 4 o'clock. So I turn on the app, and at about 4:15, 4:20, it starts dinging. All right, you got, people are hungry for McDonald's at that time in the morning, go figure. So I went ahead and did one turned to another, one turned into one where I showed up at a person's house, and there was at 5:15 in the morning, and there was 2 guys sitting out in front of the house. As I walked up to it, and it wasn't the person who I was delivering to. It was just kind of a little bit strange, a little scary maybe, and just so many other crazy ones. But anyway, the last delivery that I ever made as an Uber Uber Eats driver was to somebody in the western part of the town that I'm in. I drive. I park across the street. I drop off the delivery across the street. I park right at the edge of this guy's driveway, whatever. And then, so I'm leaving, coming back across the street to my car, and what happens is I see this guy backing out, and he starts angling towards my car, towards the rear bumper of my car. And so I'm yelling, "Stop! Stop!" Finally, he stops, but after of course, he hit my rear bumper. So I'm like, this is fantastic, right? So after some arm twisting or whatever, we finally traded insurance cards and whatnot. And so, when it first happened, I looked at it. It looked pretty, I don't want to say bad, but it looked really scratched up. I got home, I cleaned it off with a magic eraser or something like that. And honestly, the bumper wasn't moved out of place at all. The bumper was fine. It just had some deep gouge scratches in it. So instead of white paint on it, you can see some black here and there. Nothing that you would notice from more than 20 feet away. Or you'd have to be actually staring at it to see what it looked like, that it was bad. And so it didn't bother me at all. And so he filed a claim against me for whatever reason. It's just funny because I wasn't even in the car at the time. And I filed a counterclaim, right? Okay, whatever. The insurance company came out, the adjuster came out, took pictures, wrote a report. That was about 4 or 5 weeks ago. Last week I decided to call to follow up on it, and no response, no return call. Yesterday, in the mail, I opened up a check. Now remember, okay, now this was something that didn't bother me at all. And in fact, just earlier this week, I had ordered some touch-up paint from Amazon for $15. It came in 2 bottles too. It was the base color and a clear coat over the top of it. So $15 is what I have into this now. I'm like, okay, $15, I'm fine with that. So as I mentioned, I open up this envelope from the insurance company, and I peel it open, and it's a check for $1,696. Now you talk about blessings, like I'm calling it live lucky, but it's blessings. It's just amazing. Like, I didn't care about it. I wasn't really going to have it fixed. In fact, just spending the $15 on it was beyond what, fine. I spent $15, but here I am being blessed with a $1,696 check.